Race number 3, the Carlton Draft Handicap, my favourite drop. Nothing better than a cold Carlton Draft, and you can get plenty of that at Belmont Park. This is a good race, and a race I'm very keen about one here. We'll have a look at the run of Valicia last start, also Easy Nickoff last start, but some of the other runners as we look at the field. A few runners here that I think are really going to struggle. Kingston Classic comes back from a middle distance preparation, really sprints really well fresh at 1200 metres. Bold Ransom hasn't got any first up form to really get excited about. Allentown Park, a little unlucky last start. Alva Van Merrick going now for the blinkers. Surprise Impact to go forward and produce a bit of pace in the race. I think Deep Picked, to me, looks like he's lost his way a little, and Trish Roberts going for the blinkers there. Alchemic, speedy horse, will provide the pace. Blinkers come off in an attempt to settle Alchemic for the rise from 1,000 to 1,200 metres. Boy Canny goes looking for rain-affected ground. He won't have that on Saturday. A Rivian, speedy horse out of his class here. As I mentioned, Easy Nickoff, we'll have a look at his last run. K-Dar, still a maiden, look, drew well last start. Was looking for runs in the straight, was a good run. We've been on K-Dar all the way through. 2 runs have been great. I'm just a bit worried from barrier 9. I think you really have to get back. And at mid-time, a horse with terrific ability from the LB Beckett stable, but barrier 11 first up just is a little bit of a concern for me. But in replay, we'll go back and have a look at Valicia here. Look, Valicia, better known as 1,000, 1,100 metre horses. Last win was at 1,200 metres, and in this run, it was behind a McBuster. Valicia was caught 3 wide throughout. And just have a look at the way she hits the line hard behind the promising McBuster.
Back on the inside, Velvet Strike, and then Kamik crossing Jordan now last. At the 500, an Island Force pilot to the field of the home turn. A half a length McBuster looked to be hanging a little too when they set sail for home. He's not hanging a little, he's hanging a lot. A length and a half to Mari Park Special, followed by Valicia, Diamonds and Chalk, and then Mathalo starting its run from back midfield as McBuster comes at Island Force. Inside the 200, Island Force, McBuster, 2 lengths away, Mathalo, Valicia, McBuster now grabs Island Force. It's McBuster, he's putting his stamp on things late in the race and coming away. Wasn't an easy ride for Rhodes, but he was too good. McBuster beat Island Force. Valicia getting right up on the fence in a photo with Mathalo for third. They finished in front of Velvet Strike, Kamik.
Yeah, she got under a bit of pressure, didn't she? About 100 and 150 metres out and just lugged back to the inside. And from there, the old Valicia, you just would have thought that would have been enough for her. I believe she's actually looking for the 1,200 metres now. And Robert Marcoux had that one run on her. The barrier 1 will really suit her. The other horse we'll take a look at is Easy Nickoff. This is the race behind McLurch. And Easy Nickoff from barrier 1 just got the beautiful run. It's back there, arrowed horse in the white colours. And his last 50 metres is definitely his best.
Coming along the side, McLurch, the pilot. The break is a little over a length. The favourite Lord Beaumay second on the outside of Surprise Impact. A length and a half away then to Boy Canny Go, which is travelling in 4th place back near the inside. Easy Nickoff. Tip the Till moving up on the outside of High Command, which has shifted off the fence. Mr. Diagnosis got around the turn a little awkwardly, and K-Dar's back behind them, held up for a run. It's McLurch down to the 200 though from Lord Beaumay. Surprise Impact. They're 2 in front of Easy Nickoff. Nothing running on though from the back of the field. McLurch pinched a break. It's McLurch well clear. He's home and hose McLurch. McLurch races away from Surprise Impact. Easy Nickoff, and McLurch wins in a canter by 2 lengths. Surprise Impact third home on the outside. Easy Nickoff next in High Command.
Yes, Easy Nickoff, he's a 4 from 49 type of a horse. Stephen Rowe trains him, but I just believe he's racing as good as he ever has. And from that inside-ish type draw will run you a very good race on Saturday. But let's have a look at our selections now in race number 3. And I'm quite happy in the Carlton Draft Handicap to go with Valicia. I just think from barrier 1 with the claim for Robbie Marcoux, she'll sit on the pace that'll be set up by Alchemic, and she should be able to close late. She's a terrific bet for mine in the 3rd. Hardest to beat, Allentown Park, blinkers go on. I know Alva Van Merrick is always doing a patch-up job with this Bletchley Park horse, but you would think from the San Simeon race into this event, blinkers on's going to run you a hell of a race. And 10 Easy Nickoff has to go in there from the barrier draw, should get all the favours, can finish off strongly in a race, and if the cards fall easy Nikoff's way, he'll definitely figure in the finish. But we'll make Valencia one of our best. We'll talk about that later in the program. Also, one of our best bets are westozracing.com. Hop on that site. The boys are flying. They're churning out the winners at a very good rate. And for you people up at Singapore, just link on to get all the information you need regarding last start winners, black bookers, sectional times, horses that have been a bit unlucky at their last starts. And on this Saturday, we'll have our special Belmont sprint coverage like we did for the Roma Cup, so you'll get all the replays that you need. www.westozracing.com. That's the site you need to log on to find all the winners.